Happy Monday. I'm Sandy Sandler, the creator of the Bowdabra Bowmaker, and I want to welcome everybody to our Monday Facebook Live half-hour show. And today we're going to be making some really fun holiday bows, some Thanksgiving and some Christmas. And actually, I'm going to start by making a centerpiece that you can take from Thanksgiving and then quickly change it for Christmas. So I'm going to get started. Let's take my Bowdabra, and I'm just trying to get here so I can see you guys. Okay, cool. Brenda, hi. Oh, Valerie, hi. Edna, hi. One thing really important, guys, ladies, because we only have ladies on right now, is as everybody knows, we have a replay winner we pick on the 15th of every month. So if you're watching a replay, make sure you say replay and I want to win. And Polly Ann Stewart was our winner for last month, and I think she said she wanted the red scrunchy ribbon. So I will definitely, Polly, if you could please contact Bowdabra, PM us, and we'll contact you as well, and let me know your mailing address so that we can send you your red scrunchy ribbon. And so everybody, we're still giving away a roll of scrunchy ribbon on today's live, or a roll of our beautiful ribbon, so you will have a choice. Let me know if you want ribbon or scrunchy, and if it's scrunchy, do you want the silver, the red, or the gold? So anyway, I'm now gonna get started on the fall centerpiece. I'm just gonna pull this over here and take this out of there. Now, just so you know, what I've done already is we've taken these little votive holders, and we've got these, just because I always worry about fire, these are really nice because you can just put the little electric ones in your votive. I'm going to put that aside for right now, and I'm going to make the bow. Just for those of you, I've gotten some comments, which is that we tend to do more with the big Bowdabra than the mini. So I'm going to make it a point to use the mini more often. But these projects here, we do need the big Bowdabra for. So, hi Edna, Marsha. I'm gonna lay this down in here and tuck it, whoopsie daisy, tuck it underneath just to put it. Now that's my Bowdabra bow wire. I folded it in half. And then I have a tail that, I don't worry about how long it is. I mean, because I'm just making it long enough to fit with my centerpiece. And I've already dovetailed the ends, but just in case you're not sure how to dovetail, I'm gonna fold my ribbon in half, and I'm just gonna cut from the folded to the corner. And that gives you your really pretty dovetails. So the next thing that I'm gonna do is I have the same ribbon, and I'm just gonna twist it. Let me make sure the right side and the wrong side up. I'm gonna twist it and scrunch that in. Then I'm gonna fold it back over and twist it and fold it and twist it. Oh my gosh, you guys, thank you so much for joining me. And I forgot to ask, as you guys know, you are now on the last one, I'm going to just scrunch it in. I'm not gonna twist it because I want the right side of the ribbon to be on the outside of my loop. I'm just gonna scrunch that down. Then I have these two pieces of just a really pretty mesh. I'm just gonna lay those in here, and then take this piece here and just lay that down. And then I'm going to take my pick, lay that here, and then I'm gonna take my pear pick and put that in here, and then take another grape pick, and then I have these really pretty little berry picks. And just lay those down in here. Hi, Jeannie. Linda, thank you for sharing. That's just what I was about to say, is please, you guys are like my marketing department. So please, please share as much as possible, because it really helps us, especially at holiday time. And I have been getting a lot of questions as to where people can buy the Bowdabra. Hobby Lobby has the mini Bowdabra, You can buy all of the Bowdabra products at Michael's. I'm just gonna pull that out. I'm gonna separate my ends, bring it around to the back, and I'm just gonna tie a knot and double knot it. And I'm not gonna be tying this onto anything, so I'm just gonna clip my ends. And I'm gonna kind of shape everything out. Oh, Edna also, thank you for sharing again. You guys are amazing. I think Edna was our winner last week. So don't forget. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take these beautiful wood slices, and I believe Terry has a link to where you can purchase them. And they're just so pretty. And I'm just going to bring this up here. And I'm gonna put my bow over here. And actually I'm gonna bring that kind of more up there. And I'm just going to bring this bow underneath here and kind of just shape it. And then bring this, I'm gonna turn this around because I'm actually making this backwards for you. Bring this, just take this and put this underneath. And then, whoops, every time I lift it, it wants to cheat on me, and put that under there. I'm just gonna leave everything like this, and then I'm gonna take my little votives. I'm gonna put one here, take another one, just turn these on, and put the lights in here. So, thanks you guys so much for sharing. Oh my gosh, I appreciate it so much. And I'm actually gonna put this votive down there. And then I've got my little bowl of candy, and I have some nuts put down here. And there you have this like really pretty home decor piece. But you guys saw how fast I made that. It was so super simple. And Terry's put the link up for everybody. And now what's so awesome is you can keep this for all your fall decor. And then I'm just gonna set this aside for 1 second. And what I love is with my little electric candles, I'm not worried about it breaking. So now what I'm gonna do is take my Bowdabra, take my Bowdabra bow wire. Hey Francis, Edna, thank you. I just think it's so cool. And Kathy, who's a designer that I've been working with, actually came up with this, and I couldn't believe how simple it was. So the first thing that I'm going to do is take these tails, and we're just gonna lay those in the back.
Monica asked, how do we enter to win?
You just say, if you're watching now, you say, I want to win, and you stay on the broadcast till the end. When at the end, now I'm just gonna take this ribbon and put that down in here. And then at the end of the live, we will pick a winner. So that's the only requirement, is you have to be on when we pick a winner. Because if you don't respond right away to us, then that's how we know if you're on the live or not. So, and obviously we give a little leeway, because sometimes people don't even see that they won. So all you need to do is say, I want to win. And then all you have to do is write what color you would like. And if you would prefer a roll of red scrunchy ribbon, gold scrunchy ribbon, or I'm just gonna lay that down in here. Red, gold, silver, red, gold, or silver. I'm trying to make this, and then I'm just gonna take this piece, and you guys will see I'm not measuring, but that's basically because I just made this bow from scraps of ribbon. Because one of the things that I'm really telling everybody that's so important is you can't recycle your ribbon, but you can upcycle it in the Bowdabra. So all of those pieces of ribbon, and I'm just gonna lay my picks down in here, all of those pieces of ribbon that you used to have but don't have anymore, that you have laying around and don't have a use for, you can now use them in either your big Bowdabra or your mini Bowdabra. So now I'm just gonna scrunch this all down and pull my wire really tight, pull it out of the Bowdabra. And that's what I love, is by tying your wire really tight, it makes it so easy. You just pull your bow out of the Bowdabra. Now this bow would actually be a really pretty, it could be a tree topper bow. Thank you, Terry said she loves the ribbon and the fall colors. And so now I'm just going to like shape my bow out. And after fall, now with a holiday with Christmas, or if you're doing for Hanukkah, you can obviously make a Hanukkah bow. And I'm gonna just put that aside. And you could even turn this into New Year's. So these wood slices just make everything so super easy. And I'm just going to move this piece for a second and sit it here on top of that ribbon. And I'm just gonna bring my ribbon through and kind of bring this here, sit this up there. And now you have a beautiful holiday centerpiece. And how super simple was that? And you can just change out the candies, maybe put some red and green in there. Maybe you could even put some red and green jelly beans or white and blue if you're doing Hanukkah. So isn't that like so super simple? So Janet, you said you want a Bowdabra for Christmas. Tell your whoever's going to buy you your Christmas presents that they have them at Michael's. They have them on Amazon.com. The minis they have at Hobby Lobby. AC Moore has them. So there's lots of places, and you can get them, I believe, on Walmart.com as well. So now, oh, that's so pretty. I hate to put it away, but I have to. So now I'm just going to move this over to the side. But you guys saw how quickly I made that and how easily it moves from Thanksgiving to Christmas or even New Year's or any holiday. So I'm gonna pull out my mini Bowdabra. And again, I'm gonna go with the theme of using scraps of ribbon. And put this little box over here. Pull out my mini Bowdabra. Linda, thank you so much. She says she loves it with the Christmas balls. I agree, that's so pretty. And what am I looking for? Wire. So I'm gonna take my Bowdabra bow wire. And again, this is just scraps. And I know those of you who have watched me a lot have heard me say over and over again that glitter will just absolutely destruct the whole batch of recycling. So never put any glittered ribbon or anything with glitter in your recycling, even if it's a cardboard box. So I'm gonna fold this in half, lay this down into my mini Bowdabra. Then I have this cute little tail, and I mean, these are just scraps of ribbon. I'm just gonna scrunch it. I've already dovetailed it. Then I'm gonna take this piece of, it's like a 5-inch wide, and it looks like it's about 10 inches long. I'm just gonna scrunch this into my mini Bowdabra. And this could be a really pretty gift wrap bow. And then I have another scrap of this kind of burlap wired ribbon. And then this ribbon, I'm just going to 1.5 inch wide, and it looks like it's about 10 inches. And I'm just gonna make a little scrunchy bow. Oh, Janet, thank you so much for sharing. Oh, Terry, thank you. She says that she uses her Bowdabra and makes bows and uses it for holding mesh. Yeah, we have so many wreath makers that use it for holding mesh because it's so hard to, like, oh my God, mesh hurts your hands so much. So I'm gonna pull this through here, pull it really tight while it's still in my mini Bowdabra, pull it out. And I could have used my wand to scrunch it down, but a lot of times I don't use my wand. And then I'm just going to, unless I'm doing a really big bow, which I'm about to do, then I'm gonna need my wand. And this could be really pretty to just, as a hair bow, or even if you're doing like table decor and you just put this bow, because there's no glitter in this bow, and you just set the bow on the charger plates or put them along a garland that you might have. It's really simple. Helen, thank you so much for sharing. Oh, Linda, the glitter. Yes, Linda wants to know what I said about the glitter. Glitter will absolutely ruin a batch of recycling. So if you have like something with glitter on it, make sure you get the glitter off before you throw it into your recycling batch. So now I'm going to take this, put this aside, and we are definitely going to be picking a winner at the end of the live. So now I'm going to go back to my big Bowdabra. I am really making a mess today. And I'm going to fold it in half. Oh my gosh, thank you, Kathy, for sharing. Suzanne, thank you so much for loving this. You guys, my fans are my best. I mean, there's nobody better than Bowdabra fans. Just gonna tuck this under here. And again, this was a piece of ribbon. Let me let you know how long this one is. I'm just gonna fake measure 1, 2, 3. It's about 3.5 yards and 9 inches long. So I'm going to figure out this is the right side of my ribbon. So I'm just going to twist it and scrunch it in. Then I'm gonna fold it back over and twist it. This is a very loose ribbon, so I don't wanna make my loops too big. And I'm gonna just fold that back over and twist it. So this is not a wired ribbon. So I'm just gonna fold this back over. So I'm trying for everybody, thank you guys for letting me know which Bowdabras you have. Also, I would really appreciate if you can comment and let me know like what kind of bows you would like me to do in the next lives. I believe, if I remember correctly, I think Nick is going to be doing next week's live, and he's so creative. And he will be using mostly the big Bowdabra, but what's really cool is everything that you make in the big Bowdabra, you can also make in the mini Bowdabra, just mini. So they really work pretty much exactly the same. So now this is a centerpiece that I'm making, just in case I didn't say beforehand. And I'm just taking scraps of ribbon, and I've already dovetailed them, and I'm just kind of laying them in here. And I'll take the blue. So I love that you can just mix and match colors. And I'll just take this one here. And like I said, I've already dovetailed everything. And this will be a really pretty, it can be as a centerpiece or on a buffet table. And it could even, I mean, when I get finished with it, it could be on like a mantle, because you'll see how we're gonna work a candle into this. Well, we're gonna add a candle to it. We're not gonna actually work it into the bow. So, yeah, so you guys please, oh yes, Monica, Nick does an amazing job. We are so lucky to have him on our Bowdabra design team and doing projects for us with Bowdabra. So now I'm gonna take these. And again, these are just all scraps of ribbon that we had around that we're reusing and putting, because most of these ribbons you can't really make a big bow out of, but you can definitely be creative. And who likes to, I mean, this is gorgeous ribbon. You can't throw it away, even if you just have a smaller piece. And so now I'm going to, for this one, I'm actually going to take my wand. Oh, I'm gonna take my wand, scrunch it down. And I forgot, I have one more piece of ribbon. Now, I'm gonna show you guys a trick when you don't wanna have tails. So I'm gonna fold this in half, and I'm gonna take the right side of my ribbon and put it down into my Bowdabra. Now, ladies that have or gentlemen that have the mini Bowdabra, you can do this exact same bow in the mini. And this is how we make our boutique hair bows. So here I'm gonna take the right side of my ribbon, put that down into my Bowdabra, and then I'm going to make an X. So I'm gonna bring this ribbon over here, take the right side again, and scrunch the right side down. Then I'm gonna take my bottom loop and scrunch it in, then take my top loop and scrunch that in. So this way you don't have tails and your loops are even. So now I'm just going to take my wire, which I tucked under my Bowdabra, and the reason I fold it in half is because now I have a slip knot. So I can hold my bow, even if it's as big a bow as this is, pull it tight. Terry, so you've been following Nick for a long time. He's a great designer. He really, really is. And he's so fast. I mean, the way he designs and comes up with these incredible projects. So now I'm just going to come around to the back. And this is what I love about our Bowdabra bow wire, if you're not familiar with it, because it is a wire. I don't know if you can see this, but we have a wire and a nylon filament, which makes it really, really strong, but it's really a wire. So that's what's so awesome. So now I'm just gonna lay this out and kind of shape it. And shape that, and bring these like this. And then I'm going to take my candle, and I can stick my candle there. And then I have some pine cones. I'm just gonna work. Now you could, of course, you could glue these on, but I'm just gonna kind of work them into my bow. And now I'm gonna move everything out of here so you can actually see what we created. And you have this gorgeous, super simple centerpiece. So how easy and beautiful is that? So in just a minute, you have a gorgeous, and this would be really pretty on a mantle. So yes, everybody, thank you, Edna. Yeah, I love the wire. Thank you, Lisa says she loves the wire too. You guys, thank you so much. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna take this and put it aside because I wanna make a tree topper bow before we get done for tonight. I tried to make it last week and I didn't get to it. So now what I'm gonna do is we've got lots. So again, we're taking long pieces, and because we're running late on time, I'm gonna make this pretty. Thank you, you guys, for saying things are beautiful. It means so much to me. So I'm gonna take a piece of my Bowdabra bow wire, and I wanna make sure it's long enough so I can lay it in here and just tuck the ends underneath. Hi, Jeannie. It's Jeannie's a first timer, awesome. So Jeannie, make sure you say I want to win, so you might be able to be the person we pick. So now I'm just gonna lay this piece of ribbon down in here. And then I have, oh my gosh, mesh is catching on everything. I have these two pieces of mesh, red mesh that I've cut. So again, today the focus was really on how do we reuse our scraps of ribbon. And this will be so pretty. So these are really long tails that'll be absolutely beautiful as a tree topper. I'm just gonna lay this down in here. And we're going to be, so you guys keep an eye out, I will be doing some I call them pop-up lives because we don't schedule them. So I'm just gonna grab these pieces here and just lay these down into my Bowdabra. And I'm gonna now take this piece of mesh. So you can see we've got so much ribbon in here, but this will be so pretty. Even as a door bow, and I'm just gonna pull all this out of here, even as a door bow or on a wreath. So now I have this piece of mesh here, and all I'm doing is just scrunching the mesh into my Bowdabra. And then what I'm gonna do is I have, let me find this ribbon that I've got. So this is a really big, I mean, we've got a lot of ribbon in this bow. So I'm going to figure out what the heck is going on with my ribbon here. Okay, so now, because this is gonna be this is gonna take me a couple minutes to do, but I think it's gonna be so pretty. So I'm combining these two ribbons, which is what I love about with Bowdabra. I'm just gonna twist it and scrunch it down. So I'm gonna bring it back and twist and scrunch it in and fold it back over. Hi, Mabel from Malaysia, wow. Now, Mabel, I don't know if you have a Bowdabra, but if you don't, I believe you can probably get it on Amazon.com. Because we don't sell everywhere internationally. So again, you guys, any suggestions you have of what you would like me to do in our demos through the rest of the year, and then even going into, because we do these every single Monday, either myself or Nick or one of our other designers, our other Bowdabra designers will always do our Monday shows. And they're always a half hour, and they're always at 4 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Mountain, 6 p.m. Central, and 7 p.m. Eastern. So you guys can see I'm just kind of keeping these two ribbons. I'm going to twist it, fold this back, and I'm going to twist. And it just takes a little bit of work, but you can also, I'll show you how you can make your own ribbon. Talisha Miller, congratulations, you're our winner. So Talisha, make sure that you PM Bowdabra, private message us, so with your address and also your mailing address and also your email address. That way you'll know when you get the Bowdabra. And if you're watching when we send the ribbon out. And if you're watching the replay, also the color you want. If you're watching the replay, please let me know and say I want to win, and you will be entered into our next drawing, which will be in December. It'd be December 15th, and we'll announce it on the live right after. So then just to finish this off, I'm going to put my pick in the middle so you guys can see how much stuff we've put in here. I'm just going to take my wire, bring it up. I'm going to pull my two ends here through my slip knot, put tight while it's still in the Bowdabra. Pull it out, separate my ends, bring it around to the back. So it's a great way to get rid of like ends of ribbon. Hi, Lally. And we had, so everybody who shared, and if you haven't shared yet, please share our video with your friends in your Facebook groups. I so appreciate it. And now I'm just going to shape this a little bit. So I'm going to put the tails, and we'll shape the tails after we shape the bow. I'm just going to take, actually, whoops, I messed up. I want to take my pick and kind of bring that in the middle and shape this out with a really beautiful poinsettia pick. And, oh, Lolly, thank you so much. It means so much when you guys tell me that you like what I'm doing and that you share. And so many of you are here every single Monday night with me, and it means so much to me. So we're just shaping out our bow. Kind of around the poinsettia. And then you guys can see how absolutely beautiful this would be sitting on a tree, at the top of a tree, or as a door bow. I'll just kind of stand up with this because it's so big and has so much ribbon. So, I mean, and it took me just like maybe 5 minutes to make, but what a huge impression this would make on your tree or on your front door. So everybody, again, each and every one of you, it means so much to me when you join me on our Facebook Lives. I appreciate you so much. And I hope that you have an amazing week and that you'll join us next Monday at 4 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Mountain, 6 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Eastern for our Facebook Live, which will be, I believe Nick's going to be doing it next week, and I think he's going to do a lantern and some tree topper bows. So see you guys next week. Bye.